The artifact looked ancient, golden, ornate, half-buried in Martian dust. Dr. Ryan Carter, exoarchaeologist and reluctant dreamer, had stumbled upon it while surveying the ruins of what had once been a Zenthari outpost. At first, he thought it was a remnant of alien craftsmanship. But the markings were unmistakably Earth origin, Arabic calligraphy, weathered but legible. A lamp. An actual, honest-to-God lamp. He laughed, coughed in the thin air, and rubbed the side out of amusement more than belief. Reality exploded. A blinding shimmer erupted, and from the artifact rose a swirling pillar of azure energy. Sand whipped into cyclones, the Martian wind screamed, and then she appeared. Floating above the ground, her translucent veil billowed around a figure that was impossibly elegant. Skin of starlight. Eyes like nebulae. Hair like midnight silk. She spoke, and her voice echoed like a chorus of forgotten dreams. I am Nahira, Genie of the Eternal Sands. You have freed me, human. For this, I grant you 3 wishes. Ryan blinked. He wasn't hallucinating, his suit's sensors confirmed everything. 3 wishes, he repeated. Yes. Anything your soul desires. Power, wealth, immortality. Speak your first wish. He stared up at her, considering. 1,000 options raced through his mind. Humanity was on the edge, torn by war, scraping the stars, fighting extinction with every breath. And yet here he was, face to face with a force beyond comprehension. He smiled gently. My first wish, he paused, then said clearly, I wish that you were free. Nahira's entire form shimmered, almost glitching in disbelief. What? Her voice trembled. You said you were bound. Trapped in this lamp, waiting centuries for a master. I don't want a slave. I want an ally. You would waste your first wish on me? She whispered, her voice barely audible over the Martian wind. It's not a waste. It's the right thing. Nahira fell silent, then slowly descended to the ground. For the first time in over 10,000 years, her feet touched soil, albeit Martian soil. The sigils that held her in bondage flared around her arms and cracked. Chains of cosmic law shattered. The air stilled. She looked down at her hands, then at Ryan. Her lips trembled. I am free, she said, almost afraid to believe it. Ryan shrugged. You said 3 wishes, right? That was just 1. Nahira looked at him differently now. Not as a master. Not even as a mortal curiosity. But as something very rare across the stars. A good man. The universe has not known many like you, she said. Her voice heavy with centuries of cynicism, slowly melting into something fragile hope. I'm just a guy trying to do better, he replied. So, how about wish 2? She tilted her head, cautiously. And what would you wish for now? He grinned. I wish you'd help me fix Earth. That startled her again, but not out of disbelief this time. It was audacity, not to rule, not to conquer, but to heal. You do not wish to fix yourself first? No, humanity's survival isn't about just me. If we fall together. Nahira looked to the stars. She had seen entire empires beg for power. Kings wish for immortality. Tyrants demand worlds. But never this. You're either the wisest fool I've ever met, or the most dangerous kind of dreamer, she said quietly. Why not both? Ryan smiled. She laughed, and it echoed across the canyon walls like music. I accept, she said finally. Let this be your second wish. I will aid your people not with magic, but with knowledge. I shall teach your species to stop dying and start living. And so, for the first time in galactic history, a human and a genie walked side by side, not as master and servant, but as partners. 1 year later, the Earth Council stood in stunned silence as Nahira explained how to neutralize climate collapse, reverse ocean acidification, and terraform dead worlds. War ended not by treaty, but by shared purpose. Magic didn't solve everything, but knowledge did. And the third wish? Ryan hadn't made it yet, because some things are too precious to rush.